Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about and Bianca Censori, his beautiful wife. Because if you're not aware, currently they are promoting Vultures 2 before its release. You know that Ye normally has like a string of listening parties. He gets the people hyped up. He gives them, an introduction to the album so that they have this essence of what the album is about, what they're about to get, sells a few merch, basically like a PR thing, right? Now, at the Vultures listening party in LA Friday night, Bianca pulled off an amazing, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, raunchy number. Yes, there's so much to say about this outfit. Listen, she's wearing a thong bodysuit. A thong bodysuit. That's it, with a pair of boots. These boots are giving Balenciaga though, but I could be wrong. It could be another designer because there's so many brands out there that makes amazing, beautiful, boots, right? But the internet is going off because what people like about Bianca is the fact that we don't see her with these expensive designer bags. She doesn't have a bag rocking on her arm. She is not casket ready. And when I say casket ready, I'm talking about, when you have on that 100 layer of makeup, 10 different layers of eyeshadow, the glitter, the blush. She gives BB cream, just a little thing going on, a little mascara, a little thing on the lip, and that's it. She's given bare minimum, but it makes her look high-end fashion, top class, beautiful. It's giving that glam, classy, gorgeous look. Just imagine a woman dressing practically nude, but is still looking a lot classier than women who are fully clothed because of how she carries herself, right? I know that to some people, they're going to say that. How does that make sense? Now, how it makes sense to me, and this is what I see. You may see something different because, as they say, we all don't see eye to eye, do we? Right? But what I'm saying is this. Do you know how some women, they might be completely covered, but then their body language is so loud it makes them look naked? Yeah, she's not giving that. It's as though she knows how to carry herself whenever she's practically nude, and it looks really good. The internet is saying that, this woman, she looks damn good. Also, one of the most popular comments that I've been seeing is where people have been saying that they believe that Ye is happier with Bianca than he ever was with Kim Kardashian. And I think that Ye is just in a different era because I'm going to keep it real. I think he was really happy to a point with Kim. I really do think so. But I think that with Bianca being so young, so vibrant, and I think that with Bianca being just as artistic as him, Bianca, on the risky side of life, this daredevil thing, I think that, that basically is like nitro to him. It gives him that spark that he yearns for. And I think this is why he loves her, because she kind of remind him every day of who he is and what he's about. Now, guys, I want to talk about also the clip that is going viral of Sloan Bella talking about Ye's mind being honeycomb. The video is on her channel. I think she did it almost a year ago, right? In the video, she's saying that the honeycomb mind, Ye's mind, the essence of Ye, where she sees him, is like he's in a, prison cell that is just concrete, right? And I realized that people have been getting that clip so wrong because Ye is saying that his mind is fragmented. Sorry, Sloan Bella is saying that Ye's mind has been fragmented, and his mind is fragmented because of the 5150 that he tried to do on him. And I think also at that time they gave him electric shock therapy, right? So she's saying that his mind has been honeycomb. So, fragments. But it's as though Ye was aware that they were about to do it. So he basically left like, a trail of things that he could use to remind himself of who he is, right? Now, also, in the clip, Sloan said that there are three different versions of Ye, physical versions. And she says that she gave it the comparison of Saddam Hussein because she's saying that the same thing happened to Saddam Hussein. There were three different versions of him running around, and when they think that they shot Saddam Hussein, it was one of the energetic versions of him. And people are calling this, a clone, but it's not a clone. But people are just, twisting Sloan Bella's word. And how I know that Sloan Bella wasn't saying that Ye is a clone is because she further stated that 3 years, 2 to 3 years from the time that she's doing that video, Ye is going to realize that he's leading the people down a path that he should not, because she's saying that Ye is a piper of some sort. He is to lead God's people in the right direction. But for now, he is straying from that. And that is why they fragmented his mind, because they wanted him to do what he's doing. They want him to lash out, rebel, and, have his wife dressing nude and promote nudity, promoting salacious music. But she's saying that 2 to 3 years from now, Ye is going to realize that the path that he's leading the people down, God's people, that is the wrong way, and he's going to redirect the people to the God path. A clone cannot do that. And how I understand what Sloan is talking about is because if you go to church, study your Bible, the Bible tells us about the spiritual cloak, right? It does exist and it is real. When God sends his people here to do work and he realized that the devil have been getting them, manipulating them, he's going to put that cloak of protection on you. And how I know about this is because I think it was like, um, 15 years ago when I became ill and I could not go to work and I was being threatened with my job. My sister told me to pray for this cloak because she says what happens is that God gives you this cloak where it creates different versions of you, and that version can go to work, sit at your desk, act as you, and no one will ever know. My sister was the first person who told me about that and told me that it exists in the Bible where you can pray for this cloak of protection, right? I'm not going to tell you what happened after that. After I prayed the prayer that my sister taught me, right? It is in the Bible. So that's how I know that it's a spiritual cloak. It's not a clone. But tell you what, guys, let me play this clip so that you guys can hear for yourselves. Then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
There are many different physical versions of Kanye. Just like there were 3 doubles of Saddam Hussein running around the country so you would shoot them and not him. But were they really doubles, or were they reconstructed, patterned people? This is what I'm hearing. Reconstructed, patterned people. So when you look at Kanye here and you look at Kanye here, these are different Kanyes. The other thing I'm seeing is the level of electricity that goes through his brain. So there is the belief that when one of them gets out of service or out of sync energetically, they are shocked back into complacency and then taken away. This is where Kanye's energy is. Where I see Kanye is in the corner on the cement floor in the cement prison with his legs up, sitting there just like with his arms around his knees, like, where am I? That's where the essence of him is. He literally has been fragmented to a point that he couldn't get back to an original thought if he followed a path back with the thread that he left on the ground to follow the path back with. because there are so many honeycombs upon honeycombs upon honeycombs in this mind of his. And that's what they talk about, the hive mindset, different fragments of the brain. This is the way his brain thinks. So this is the way that he focuses, and he has a hard time. In the next 2 to 3 years, I want you to watch as this man is a Pied Piper of sorts that leads the people down a path. He will also break the people from the path, because he will realize where he leads them is not where they should be going. I'm talking from a God-centered source, and that he has been manipulated by the gang. And this is literally, I'm wording it the best way I can, but this is literally what I see happening in tandem to this man, one after another after another.
So guys, this clip is going viral, and many people are in the comment section saying that they know that Ye was cloned, but that video on Sloan's channel was done before Ye disappeared. And let's keep it real. It didn't disappear. It took it took time away from the public's eye, because that is what needs to be done. And Ye did this video, I think, before Ye took that break, right? Whether so or not, I realize that people are just twisting up this woman's words, have her words misconstrued. And how you know she's not talking about cloning is what she said at the end of that clip that I shared with you. That, he's going to realize, is God consciousness is going to realize that he's leading people down the wrong path. She also spoke about the cloak versions, the other two versions of him that are out there. They are there for his protection. And she said it. She said, so that each time they think they have the actual Ye, it's not going to be him, right? They're going to realize they don't have him. And if you look at that comparison with Saddam Hussein, you know automatically it's a spiritual cloak for his protection, because the Bible tells you that the messiahs will keep coming. They will keep coming to guide people in the direction that God wants them to be. So this conspiracy theory, about him being cloned, no, because if Ye was being cloned by the elites and the powers that be, why would they go after the clone, right? Common sense. So the clones are spiritual cloaks, are what the people are calling clones. They're not clones. They're spiritual cloaks of God that he uses to protect this man. This is why we know that there's a God. And when we talk about spirituality, people would not even understand. Some people say that. Some people are now saying that Sloan is an industry plant. Hollywood is setting her up to say these things. But if anyone has been truly paying attention about how this woman has been exposing Hollywood, they would never ever dare say that. And I think that understanding goes a very long way. At no point in time, this woman said that this man was a cloak. And when she gave the comparison to Saddam Hussein, because remember, it was the US government who was after Saddam Hussein. And she said that each time they think they shot that one, it wasn't him, right? And she gave that comparison, which means that she's telling you that this man is protected by God. And then she said, he's going to realize that he's leading the people down the wrong path, and he's going to realign with his God consciousness, which is telling you everything that I've been saying. Ye is here for a reason, and that's the reason why they haven't been able to take him out, and they cannot, even if they want to, because this man has a spiritual cloak on him. He's protected, okay? And that's all I have to say about that. Let me know your thoughts. Stay safe, stay blessed. See you guys later. Peace.